Welcome to RicksDIY. Today I'm going to be putting the pan in the dishwasher back in, kind of hooking everything up and test functioning it. Just kind of wanted to show you what we had here. And this is where our dishwasher hookup is. I got the pan sitting in here. As you can see, it fits in there nice and snug. This was our outlet, and that's what I was talking about before, why I had that 3 splitter on here. This is the outlet that's switched for the garbage disposal, and this one wasn't, and that cord would come up and hit this, so that's why I had to kind of put it off to the side. And so I got the pan in here, and like I said, it's a real tight fit. We have the cabinets and everything raised up, kind of give it a couple more inches of height, which is really nice to have. And so I wanted to show you is I have this central machine used for Harbor Freight water overflow alert. And this thing's real slick. It has these 2 metal contacts here, has a suction cup on the back, and I'll put that in the pan like that, and if the water fills up, if it's too high, I'll show you here what will happen if I got it turned on to the alarm part. And it's extremely loud. And I had one of these down in the basement, actually, right underneath here. And when the water leaked out, it set off the one that we have actually underneath where our washer and dryer are. So I don't know if you'll be able to see. You might be able to see the ridges on the floor where it did some water damage, and it's kind of unfortunate. That's the bad part about having hardwoods in your kitchen. So unless you have a wife like mine, try not to. See if you can get away from doing that. So like I said, I'm gonna pull the dishwasher in here. I got the hookup, and what I'm gonna do is I got the water flow alarm's just going to sit in here, and I'm going to have it actually on this side, if I can get it up there, and it will just sit on there, and then I'll feed that through where the hose and everything else goes, and that's our hose connection, and then back on the garbage disposal, and we'll go from there and hook everything up. So I'll have my alarm set, so I'll know if that overflows and everything. So, and if you guys have a garbage disposal, try to keep the wrench handy. This is the wrench here. I keep a magnet, one of those powerful neodymium magnets, and keep the wrench here. This is for breaking it loose if you need to take it apart. And also on the bottom, I don't know if we can see it or not, but goes in there to turn it, kind of break it loose if you have something that gets stuck in there, so you're not trying to look around your tool shed for that, or a drawer to keep it handy. You can keep it on here. I had it stuck on here, but sometimes it vibrate loose from this thing shaking, so I found I can just put it right there on the door hinge, and that works real good. So I'll bring the dishwasher in, and we'll hook it up and see about leveling it with the pan. That should be the trickiest part. Okay, so what I did was I picked it up and dropped it in the pan. So it's sitting in the pan right now. You can kind of see it there probably. And then the level it out, I measured from the top of the here to the bottom. So I raised this up so it's within about 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch. So we should be good there. I should be able to pick the whole thing up with the pan and slide it in, but I need to connect my water, run the hose through, and plug in the electrical, and then we'll push it back in. Okay, so I got my water hooked up. It's a drain hose, and here's the little water overflow alarm, and our new electrical. Everything's kind of pulled in there. So what I want to do is, as I push this back in, is to come back in the cabinet here and pull all the hoses and everything kind of back in so we don't pinch anything, and kind of go slow The other thing is too is to turn on your water at this point once the hose connection is, and make sure you don't have any leaks. So we got that going, so we'll push it in from. Okay, so I got the dishwasher in. It's been secured and leveled and centered and all that fun jazz. And now we just got left to do is do a test function, and that's it. And just kind of again show you an overview of everything here. We got our pan. I'll come back in and do the trim again. The trim had gotten wet, and it's just that press board, so I got to replace all that. But you know, it looks good, and this can move a little bit. I can move this in and out since it's just kind of sliding on the bottom there, and so may do some adjustments with that, you know, push it back in or not. So anyways, thanks you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. Send me an email or a message on YouTube. Appreciate you watching. Thanks.